Hello, so we're reporting live from Pitch to Win 4. Thank you so much, Adia, for your time.
You're welcome, Wanda.
We had an insightful session just a few minutes ago with yourself and Olumide. I would just like to get a few more insights from you before you leave. So I'm not going to take so much of your time. Thank you.
Sure.
So what do you think sets successful startups apart from those who struggle to gain traction?
I think it's really important to have a strong sense of reality, and that often requires an outside opinion, right? And you have to have the self-awareness and the humility to take that outside opinion. So one of the things we talked about is the difference in the skill set between going from 0 to 1 with a startup versus going from 1 to 100, right? And sometimes that leads to a lot of friction. It's a difficult conversation, just understanding who can do what and how it needs to be done and who has the credibility or the authority to have an opinion, right? And how you actually make that journey. So I've seen that sort of cause a lot of friction. That leads to ineffective meetings, ineffective interactions, ineffective partnerships, ineffective discussions, and you just end up losing a lot of time when, if at the beginning you were like, okay, this is my role, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is when that role starts, this is when that role ends, then it's a lot easier, for the business to continue moving at its pace rather than creating new problems to add to the ones that we already have in this environment.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So what trends are you currently seeing in the startup landscape that is getting you excited?
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'd like to see.
Okay.
What I see a lot is startups with dollar costs and naira revenue. What I would like to see is more startups building with naira costs so as to earn dollar revenue. Like, Nigeria to the world on steroids, right? But I think that dollar cost model is unsustainable, especially with what's happened with our currency in the last 2 years. But not all of us can jackpot, so we have to figure out how to build our companies differently so that we're generating value locally, right, and attracting dollars commercially rather than through equity investments or DFIs, right? So yeah, I'd like to see more naira cost businesses making dollars.
Thank you so very much for your time. It's been amazing chatting with you.
You're welcome.
I promise to